Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Super EZA Super Janemba. Wait, I Super EZA'd him, right? I definitely did. Yeah, no I didn't. I did. Whoa, my goodness, chat. Look at me, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Hold on, let's turn the copyrighted music down, okay. Well, the nice thing about Super EZAs is we just Super EZA them. And then we don't actually have to, like, raise their SA or anything. They're there. Oh, I got a sticker-rooski him, too. Oh, my goodness. I truly have fallen off. It's absolutely true. Alright, so we got the sticker-rooski on him. We got him super easy-aid. Alright, let's take a look at what this looks like right here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So there we go. So this is what I went with his build. I explained this in the Gogeta video as well, but I do feel a little bad for newer players because some of the equips from like the 8th anniversary challenge event and some of the equips from now the 10th anniversary challenge event are good, depending upon the character, right? Like, not like Evolution Blue Vegeta is going to want to ignore any dodge ones, for example, right? Like, you guys get the point, blah, 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 blah. So, for Janemba, I am actually quite concerned about his tanking if he fails to dodge. So I don't know, like, we could get rid of some of this. I could get rid of his gold and bronze equip and maximize his dodge, right? Even the gold equip, I really could just give him a level 6 gold dodge and he'd be, boom, 32 dodge. Maybe I'll do that. We'll start like this. Let's see what it looks like. And then if I need to make a change, I will. But, I mean, obviously, chat, this is a defensive character. I'm going to see these additional encrypt builds, and in my head, will be mocking you. I'm sorry. But, you know, I got to be very, very, very out front with y'all. If you are expecting anything other than this kid to just be a defensive unit, right? Like, that's what he's here for. So, let's see. Again, I'm pretty concerned about the tech pan position. You know, that's what I call, you know, character being attacked after they attack in slot 1. I'm pretty concerned about that for Janemba. So let's jump in and let's see how he does. All right, guys, hopping into a fight. We'll go where we always go. This is a great example of how this game is getting better and better and better and better, by the way, because here we are leading off with it's two 2016 characters. 2 2016 Dokkan Fest, Janemba and Buhan. And they're going to decimate. Now, remember, I mean, guys, Janemba and Buhan, they work pretty effectively together. They're linking up really good. Both of them have nice villain link sets. So, I mean, this is a potent combo. And this is like, okay, like, can I just quickly pull up my LR tier list? I just want to make this point right here, right? By the way, F Windows 11, dude. I hate it so much. Bro. You know, it's one of those things where everyone's like, I've had no issues with Windows 11. Yeah, that's great, man. It's been a disaster. For someone who works from their PC 24/7, it's a disaster, I promise. If we look at this, if they keep buffing uncontrollable power, I mean, it's difficult for Int Broly to not be represented here. Whereas I've pointed this out several times throughout the anniversary. This is the guy, like, if we look at these 10 right now, who could I see, you know, really going up? Potentially would be Int Broly, and who could I see really falling off is Family Kamehameha Gohan. Because if the boss, like, if he can't one-shot bosses anymore, I mean, then all of a sudden, you know, his Family Kamehameha, I think, loses a little bit of value. Just a quick point about Int Broly. Alright, so Int Janemba, I guess this is a pretty great, this is, like, exactly what we would want. In this position, right here, Janemba has a 90% chance, 600k. And, okay, so he gets, yeah, 200% defense if there's a super class enemy, 100% defense if there's an extreme class enemy, so we do have to do that. But that's pretty much, like, all of his defense, right? Like, he's not getting any additional defense, like, when he dodges or attacks or anything like that. I don't know. I think it might actually serve us better to give him the full dodge build, get rid of the gold and bronze equips we had on him, and then just go full dodge. Now, keep in mind, we are linking fairly well next to Buhan. We do have domain support up as well. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy to have either Tech Buhan's domain or Int Broly's domain on these teams we're running Janemba. I did not run him here, but keep in mind, LR Janemba is a slot 1 character as well. So, I mean, we could really roll through an event, you know, with, you know, in Janemba slot 1 with a Buhan in slot 2 on each rotation, right? Like, in Janemba, in Buhan, LR Janemba, Tech Buhan, and, like, the other turn. And then, like, we're just smoking shit, man. Like, so, like, villains... I think they did do a good job with these villain EZAs to keep villains in check, even if they haven't gotten the... Alright, let's see. So we obviously have to dodge that. Yep. That's 90% dodge plus the dodge build. 18 million. Okay, so looks like his damage is, like, similar-ish to Gogeta. So we got the second... Okay, so after he dodges, he gets a guaranteed additional super for 4 turns. He's also super effective against all types against a super class enemy, which we had up. Yep, and then Buhan, I mean... Chat, I mean, he goes to a different school, man. He... Oh, bye! See ya. Well, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. I guess we could do one more quick run. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's... Yeah, Buhan is different. He's different. He's different. He's different. All right, guys, let's hop back in. All right. Yeah, sheesh. Hopefully Gogeta can like get some pressure on the Tech Fan slot. Yeah, perfect. There we go. So remember, Kid Buu is going to link up pretty well also. I mean, they're... here's the thing. I mean, if they nail these villain EZAs and stuff, like, we could live without the villain Dokkan Fest. We'll definitely get Buhan next to him. We'll link up even better here, although that's Fear and Faith in the bottom right, which is a pretty worthless link. So, what is our link set here? Remember, Janemba always does have a very good villain link set. So we have Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, very powerful link. Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. Yeah, Janemba, I mean, he pretty much has, like, the strongest villain link set. I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean, he's right there, right? So, okay. Again, let's go. I mean, there's... I feel like there was more to see with Gogeta. Like, I needed to see Gogeta tank in here. I mean, I guess I want to with Janemba. Oh, perfect, okay. I'd love to eat the super attack from Gogeta right here. Let's see. Alright, so that is... What is that that he... That one's the guaranteed additional, then this is the hidden potential system right here, right? Yeah. Hidden potential system additional, normal, shocker. And then not a super attack. God damn it, dude. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much what we do with Janemba, right? Is we put him... He can't go in slot 2 super effectively. That's one thing to keep in mind. Right, because it's like he gets a 50% chance to dodge. He gets 20% dodge before attacking. And then he gets 20% dodge in the first... Well, or it's when he gets key spheres in first or third rotation. Right, like first or third spots. He is also supporting all allies 2 key 40% defense. So they kind of did the same thing with Vegito, Buhan, Gogeta, and Janemba, where it's like they kind of like... are going back and forth, right? Where one is giving attack support, the other's giving defensive support. Alright, let's just try and hold back a little bit. I will go ahead and get rid of Gogeta's territory. Let's do that. And I'm going to intentionally kind of just like chillax, hold back a little bit. Because remember, I do want to see Janemba fully built up against a super class enemy. Janemba has to do 4 dodges to be fully built up against a super class enemy. So that's all we have to do, right? What do we get turn 1? 2 dodges? That tech pan slot could be an issue, but it is going to take us probably potentially so long to even be hit with it, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, okay, so like let's think about him versus LR Janemba. I do like LR Janemba's on. I mean, I would think LR Janemba's better. He does have his team protector mechanic. I mean, it is only a rage mode, which means, you know, sometimes a boss, like potentially if they double super or something like that, won't, you know, use up both supers in his rage mode, like kind of like window, right, to where it would cancel it. But, you know, in a lot of fights, he would have what's essentially a team protector mechanic. LR Janemba, I think, like, turn 1, slot 1 could be a little bit less effective than Super EZA Janemba. But, like, once Janemba gets his hits in, he is very, very powerful in slot 1. We know this. I mean, we've gone videos after videos we've used LR Janemba in, like, a lot of these situations, right? Okay, here we go. Alright, so we do have the domain up. I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. Again, we don't need to worry about Fear and Faith down here. This just lowers enemy defense and gives us key. Pretty pointless link, really. Alright, we'll just hit this. We're not going to have him fully built up, though, the way I wanted, which kind of sucks. Remember, Buhan is giving us a little bit of support. Tech Buhan is giving us a bit of support. 765 he's up to. Okay. Janemba, Janemba, Janemba. There's a super. Oh, we eat it. Perfect. Good. Damn, that was 90% chance to dodge, by the way. Now, we do have true type advantage here and stuff like that, but let's see. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be rough, man. If he's not... Did those defensive equips really help us be able to eat that? Oh, he ate that too? What? I don't know, Chad. I think I'm ready to go just with a full dodge build. I don't think... That's a lot. He is like we want to treat him like a UI Goku, I think. I know he did eat, well, I mean, he did eat that in slot 1. And, like, he is guarding anyway, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is good, huh? He does get the 100% attack and defense when receiving an attack. I mean, so he was able to eat Gogeta's super, which is, you know, what, like hovering around 4-ish million? That was what, turn 3? So he's hovering around 4-ish million, and Janemba did just kind of like eat it in slot 1. Yeah, I don't know. He is really good, huh? That was crazy. We actually did, we did actually fail the 90% dodge. Okay. I mean, it's gonna happen. That's one that'll have you screaming right there. You fail the 90% dodge against, you know, some 10th anniversary boss in two weeks from now that does like 7 million. He's not living that. Yeah, I mean, that is something we got to consider, right? Is that, like, we look at these damage levels. So, like, you know, SDR Super Gogeta, right? Like, what did he take? Like 460 or something like that? And I'm like, okay. But, I mean, who knows what the 10th anniversary bosses are going to be hitting like. Like, Gogeta could live that now, but in 2 weeks he might not be able to. So, one thing I do want to just, you know, even remind myself on is don't really fall in love with any character. Maybe Buhan will be exempt from this, but don't really fall in love with these characters because shit can switch fast, man. Things will switch fast. Okay, we're kind of good in this fight. We do need to see Janemba fully built up, so he needs to do 4 dodges against a super class enemy, and then after that we need to just fight an extreme class enemy. So, let me just go to some super class fight where we can build up quickly and see it, and we'll keep going here. Alright, guys. Looks like we got lucky right here. We got Janemba right away for us. Going up against the Trunks, Goten, and Android 18 Supreme Magnificent Battle fight. So remember, Janemba needs 4 dodges to be fully built up for us. That's what we're going to aim to do here. I'd love to put him in the 2nd slot, because look how many more attacks are there. But Janemba, that's a weakness, is he has way less chance to dodge in slot 2. They do that a lot with Janemba characters, huh? Because, like, LR Janemba, for example, is way less effective in slot 3, where we're going to have him. I do want to get Janemba with the domain up, too, huh? Alright, well, let's, orbs are pretty bad, what? Oh. Okay. Yeah, the orbs kind of suck balls here. We'll do that. Let Buhan hit this. And then I guess I'll clear one of these bombs right here. Just clear one. Just so we're not taking too much damage next turn. Alright, we've already eaten 90% dodge fail, so let's not do that again. All right, good. There's 2 dodges. Remember, we need to do 4 dodges from to fully build up his damage. And, we do want to do a quick run against an extreme class enemy, too. Because, remember, we're going to see fights in this anniversary against both extreme class enemies and super class enemies. So, it is important to see, with the build up, or against both, basically, is what I'm saying. All right. Then, of course, Father right here is going to do his thing. Yeah, and I guess, both Int Janemba and Int Buhan are supporting, too. Yeah, Buhan is definitely, like, a mistake of a character. Because, like, he kind of is, like, creating orbs and doing all that damage. And he's invincible. And he's supporting. Like, it's like Buhan is doing too much. Like, I don't mind. But it just creates a thing where I think it's going to cause the community to, like, be fighting a lot more. Because people are going to look at him and go, oh my god, Gogeta's not him. Vegeto's not him. Like, Texel is not him. Like, that's what's going to happen. But it's like, yeah, that's, they're not. They're not him. Right? Like, yeah, that's correct. He just is, they did this with Tech Beerus, too, right? Like, Tech Beerus' strength is more in line with what, like, Gogeta and Vegeto are doing. And they're 10th anniversary characters. Like, Tech Beerus was definitely a mistake as well. And then now Buhan is, too. Buhan is probably going to be good for quite some time, too, by the way. Pretty nuts. Wow, we did a lot of damage. I would love to get this Buhan domain up, but Kid Buu, unfortunately, is not power absorption. Oh, we could pop that. Sure, yeah. I guess I'll just leave Kid Buu right there in slot 1. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of turns until we're ready to go. I probably should get rid of some of these. We could just hammer our HP with these bombs right here, because I do need to remember that Int Buhan is going to show up, and he is going to be capable of healing back. That's the other thing. Yeah, he also heals a lot. Yeah, I should mention that the kid heals a significant margin, too. Yeah, Int Buhan, he's, let's just say that in Super EZA Buhan, he's got a nice little bag of tricks that he could reach into, right? Nice little bag of tricks that he could reach into and pull up quite a bit. All right, now I'd like to potentially delay a little bit here. Just so that way we can see Janemba in this situation with one of the Tech Buhan's domains up. Like, I really want that. So let's try and kind of like split damage up, not, kill them all. You guys get it. You guys get it. Okay. All right, Janemba. So again, just to clarify, we did get our 4 dodges for Janemba. Yeah, we also heal from Metamorphosis too, by the way. Yeah, we have 5 dodges actually. It only takes 4 dodges. Janemba builds up 50% attack per dodge up to a max of 200%. Remember, after dodging, he gets an additional super for 4 turns. That'll be up here. Super class enemy, so we're super effective against all types and stuff. All right, yep, pretty good. We don't have a domain up right here, though. All right, I'm going to just try and, again, spread damage out a little bit here. Maybe not even go super crazy with Int Buhan. You guys get it. Because I'd like to... I just want to get that domain up in this run as well. We got to get that domain up, too. All right, Janemba doing his job. What do you guys think? Should we get rid of those defense equips and just give him full dodge? Just maximize that dodge. 22 he gets up to. Yeah, I don't... Okay. I don't think Janemba should be matching Gogeta's attack stats the way he is. Like, Gogeta's damage should be up another, like, 5 million at least. Now, I know there is a big difference, though, because Gogeta is most of the time you know, 70% crit, 80% crit, 90% crit, and 100% crit sometimes. So, I mean, there's a bit of a difference between just, like, the attacks that, like, Janemba is just super effective against all types with the attack stats, whereas Gogeta is pretty much always just critting. But still, I mean, because the thing is, like, you know, Gogeta's obviously better offensively, but then, like, Janemba is also got 90% dodge and slot 1. So, I don't, just off of what I've seen already, I mean, he's clearly better than Gogeta, right? I mean, I guess he could just fail a dodge, right? Like, UI Gokus and a lot of characters could, but... Alright, so next turn, we'll be able to get the Buuhan domain up, which I do want to get the domain up as well for Janemba. What should we do here? Should we just... I guess it doesn't matter. We're probably going to end this rotation no matter what right here. We could just get Kid Buu right there. Yeah, I don't know that it matters. I'm going to try my best to avoid it if I can. Get rid of some of those bombs. Or try my best to go as slow as I can for now. Just so we can get that Buuhan domain up. Maybe I should have built the team a little bit more around... power absorption, just so I could get the domain up on this other rotation. That's the only thing that's a bit... It really is a pain in the ass that Kid Buu... Like, they really should have set it up to where Kid Buu worked with Buuhan to get that domain up, not hurt him to get the domain up. I do hate that aspect, and that's a Tech Buuhan issue. It's not a Kid Buu issue, for sure. Piece of shit. All right, I don't want to go crazy in terms of damage here either. Wait, unless can we do the domain? It's turn 5 or turn 6? It's turn 6, right? Yeah, it's next turn. So we're intentionally holding back, is what we're doing, chat. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna get... Well, no, he does give support. Well, wait, what is Tech Buuhan's support? I want to double check Tech Buuhan's support again, because they're both supporting, actually. Tech Buuhan is giving extreme class allies 2 key 50% attack and defense. So Tech Buuhan is kind of just given like a stronger support right here. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, let's just go hold back a little bit with Int Buuhan to not eradicate them for now. So let's just hit this. Janemba will be A-okay right there. Let's do this. And just a couple of orbs. Yeah, just like 5 orbs. Just a bit of orbs right there. Nothing super nuts right there for Int Buuhan. Alright, so we'll let Janemba do this. I'll probably skip the next turn. We'll get the Tech Buuhan domain up. I will pop the domain with Tech Buuhan on turn 6. And then we'll leave this Buuhan like that. Just see what Janemba is capable of doing. Yeah, Janemba. Okay, so like if we're looking at EZA TURs, I mean, Janemba's just better than Kid Buu, isn't he? I mean, because it's like, you know, I mean, he did eat that Gogeta Super, dude. And, I mean, 90% dodge. Like, Kid Buu is really good, but Kid Buu, it's like, how can I explain this? Janemba, so Super EZA Janemba is tilted more towards defense, and STR Kid Buu is tilted more towards offense. And I just value the defensive aspect more, right? Is kind of the way I look at it. So, I think the 2 best, like, EZA TURs are Super EZA Janemba and Super EZA Buuhan. And they're actually, like, potentially one of the strongest rotations in the game. Janemba, even though he's guarding and it seems like he does have some reasonable level of defenses, though, he is definitely a character that we're not using if it's a dodge canceling fight, though. Like, I'm not dying. I mean, we'll do the video taking Janemba into that fight against Goku and Frieza, but I'm not really dying to do that either against that 17 and Golden Frieza phase, right? Alright guys, we're coming back in. I think I got a little bit mixed up. I gotta double check. I might have messed up a little bit of the recording here, but not a big deal. So Janemba right here, I'm gonna show the screenshot in a second because I did take a screenshot of it. So we got the Buhan domain up, right? Like we've got all his dodges. This Janemba had been targeted 24 times in this fight, and he has 23 dodges. So if he's gonna give us 23 out of 24 dodges, we are looking real... Chat, I think we're going to be looking pretty good. And here's the quick screenshot I took. Again, I think the pause button might have got messed up for a split second or something like that. The video is going to, be good anyway. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, so yeah, there's that. I mean, listen, if he's going to be doing this, we're going to be A-okay. So let's just go to a fight. We need to fight a super class enemy. We got to see what an extreme class enemy. We need to see what Janemba, because we've got these differing buffs, and I mean the anniversary is going to be filled with fights, against super class, against extreme class. We're going to have it all over the place. So let's head over to a fight against an extreme class enemy this time. All right, guys. Let's just quickly go into the fight. We'll do memorable battle Janemba for this. All right. Well, where is our Janemba going to be at? Remember, one good thing about this is that this Janemba, like, his power is not going to go down every turn or anything like that just because we didn't get Janemba turn 1. So that'll be good for us. So, all right, let's see. Let's see what we get. Where Janemba is in terms of rotation. He's on that second turn. Oh, this will be good. That's a really horrible rotation we got right there. That'll be perfect. I guess no matter what, both domains we can pop are going to buff the enemy Janemba as well. I think we'll go with one of the Int Broly domains is probably what we'll do right here. Maybe let's try and... Alright, chat, am I doing this correctly? He is going to die, right? Could you imagine? Okay. 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 No, please, dude. Please. Let's just... Sorry. He's gonna super right here. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. No. No, I don't want to stack. Bro, tell me this kid is gonna get us... God damn it. Please, man. No! Yes! Yes. Hit him? Yes. Okay. We're good. All right, so let's go and see what we got right here. All right. Oh, look at this. This is perfect, chat. This is a really, really bad position, like, for kind of what we would want to do. Which, although I guess we know that there's not going to be any super attack coming in, right? Because Janemba, like, he did kill Fat Boo, and that was kind of like his last super. So we know that there's not, like, an enemy super coming in right here. All right, so we'll get this domain up. This will give us, I guess, some extra stats, but it does give the boss Janemba extra stats, too. All right, now remember, this is kind of a bad rotation in terms of links and stuff like that. With Int Broly, we do have Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle both activated. So, all right, let's just go ahead and hit this. We'll leave him in slot 1, of course. Remember, that is one potential weakness for Super EZA Janemba. So I guess he could be maybe a little bit weaker to a locking boss. Like a locking boss that would lock him in slot 2. Locking, to me... So, like, of all of the most likely toxic mechanics, I feel like locking and damage thresholds are the two we could see. That's what I would think. Because locking is just such an easy way to make a fight, like, I don't want to use the term artificial difficulty or something like that, but that's an easy way to make the fight just, like, way harder without making it, like, super hard. Damn, only 3 right there? No big bad bosses, no metamorphosis, stuff like that, right? Okay, dodge, yep. Yep. Okay. Pretty good. Our luck with dodging has been good. Maybe I can just leave the defensive equips on him for now, then. Oh, man. Damn, they are, like, oh, okay, so, remember, one thing I was saying a lot, I felt like, what the... Look how bad that is for Int Janemba. Let's do it. Let's just roll it over. That's pretty ass for Int Janemba, so we'll Ghost Usher and make it a reality. I'd rather put... Wait, what's that symbol? Oh my god, that's the first time I've seen that. That's the survive KO hit. So the first time he dies, he's left with 1 HP. That's what that is. Damn, dude, that's the first time I've seen that. I guess I haven't used, like, Tech Evil Boo since the Dokkan 2 update. Okay. Huh. Oh, by the way, we could give those to Buhan. Super EZA Buhan, right? Alright. Okay, so, yeah, let's see what Janemba looks like on this next turn. We are going to have, you know, Link-wise is going to be looking a little bit better, though. All right, let's relax. We don't want to kill Janemba. We don't want to kill Janemba. We want to see our Janemba, not kill the enemy Janemba. Let's just chill. Let's all chillax. Let's all chill. Let's all chill. I'm loving the villain love. They found the super easy way, man. Right? For they found the super easy way. So like looks like all these LRs are going to be super class, but then we've also got, you know, like these super charged, super powerful villain EZAs to balance it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. What's Janemba's stats looking like? 600k right there. We have 3 dodges, so we do still need to do 1 more dodge to fully build him up. Now remember here, let me just actually flash this up on screen real quick. The difference for our boy. So for Janemba, remember right here, if there's a super class enemy, he gets 200% defense and he's super effective against all types. Against Janemba, you know, the boss Janemba is an extreme class enemy. We're only getting 100% defense, and we have a 70% chance to be super effective against all types. Now, remember, that is another icon they gave us, so we did pass that. Like, we could see the last symbol, we see both Tech Buhan and Int Janemba both have that, right? That little... Wait, no. No, I'm wrong. No, perfect. We don't have it. We failed it. We failed it. Because the... Okay. The super effective against all types, you could see, like, this Int Broly right there has it at the end of his. That's the super effective against all types. What Janemba has right there, that's Guard, the last one. Tech Buhan's got Guard at the end of the last one. We see, like, Broly super effective against all types. This Broly super effective against all types. So, we actually did fail that proc. That's the 70% proc because it's a villain. If we're fighting a super class, he'd have a 100% for that. Okay, sure. Alright, so let's see what we do. I don't think we would... We wouldn't die to Janemba's super, would we? I don't think so. I mean, Janemba... Well, okay, Gogeta hits harder, but Janemba does have the defensive debuff he does apply. I mean, it's not like our Janemba's stacking defense or something like that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Super. Yep, there it is. Okay. Dodge it, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty thankful that we did, I mean, considering that one run, we dodged 23 of 24 attacks. I'm pretty thankful we did eat a super from a pretty substantial boss. And, I mean, he was able to survive. It's not the best tanking ever, but considering he has 90% dodge, right? Like, like if AGLUI Goku, like, he doesn't survive a Tech Gogeta super, right? Like, fuck no, man. So, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. He seems busted, man. These villain super EZAs are, like, really stupid. They're, like, really freaking dumb. Okay. Damn, this sucks. The orbs are actually... I mean, what if we just put in Buhan in slot 1? We could, right? I kind of want to do it. Kind of want to do it. Ugh! Ah, that's probably silly. Ah, whatever. We're having fun. Who cares? Who cares? It's like, regardless of whatever happens, we know Buhan is the #1 TUR. Let's see. Yeah. That he's a silly guy. Yeah, 42. Yeah, he's a silly boy. Whatever. Okay. We'll finish this run up and then we'll finish. So yeah, Janemba looks good. I think I'm kind of settling into something like, oh god, okay, bye. I think probably something like Buhan 1, Janemba I think probably 2, Kid Buu 3, probably Beerus 4, and then maybe Gogeta 5. I do like Gogeta better than Physical Super Saiyan 3 though, right? Physical Super Saiyan 3, there's a little window where he could be caught. It is pretty rare, though. It's just like a specifically turn 2 thing, right? It's pretty uncommon. I'm gonna think... I think I like Gogeta above Physical Super Saiyan 3, but I'm gonna think on that. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Yeah. Boom. Looks good. Let's look at Janemba's details. All right, guys. So this was our boy Super EZA Super Janemba. I like it. I think for now, I could leave him with the defensive equips. I mean, maybe the defensive equips really allowed us to eat that Gogeta Super better. Maybe. I think my gut tells me to go with just that full dodge build, but, I mean, considering things worked well in the video, I think we'll stick with it. So this is Netherworld Demon Super Janemba. Leader skill, int type key 3, 90% of stats. Passive skill, Space Domination. Okay. He gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense, guaranteed guard, and then a 50% chance to dodge. Pretty strong for just basic effects, right? Before he attacks, he gets a 20% chance to dodge. So really good against potential AoE attacks, supers or normals. Even if he's not in slot 1, that would still trigger against AoEs if they're right away. So that's very good for him, right? Then he gets... If he's in the first slot or the second slot when he gets key spheres, he gets another 20% chance to dodge, and then all allies 2 key, 40% defense. So, I mean, that's something I feel like I haven't mentioned as much as I probably should for Buhan, Janemba, Super Vegito, and Super Gogeta. All 4 of these Super EZAs, they are supporting too, which is nice. It gives me incentive to want to run them, right? Like, even though Super Vegito has me terrified every second I'm using him, I mean, between the battle motion and the support, like, you know, I could find a spot for him. I can. Then, when Janemba receives an attack, he gets 100% attack and defense. I believe this is as soon as this is him being targeted. I believe that's what this is right here. Like, this is not when he gets hit. It's the second he's targeted. Like Cell Max gets targeted with the super attack, and regardless of if he hits it or dodges it or whatever, he gets it counts for that. I believe Janemba's works like that too. Then for every attack Janemba's hit by or dodges, he gets 50% attack up to 200%. Again, they keep doing this, which is really good. Could you guys imagine Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Int Evolution Blue Vegeta if they had this instead? Oh my god. It would be... Because if you could give Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku a 32 dodge build, he legitimately is like 50 times better. Like, I'm so serious. That would be crazy, man. So this modern day this or this is so good right there. Then after dodging, he gets an additional super for 4 turns, just guaranteed. We love that shit. Against a super class enemy, 200% defense, and then Janemba is super effective against all types. And then if there's an extreme class enemy, he gets 100% defense, and then he has a 70% chance to be super effective against all types. Super attack is the lightning shower rain, immense damage to enemy, and greatly lowers enemy defense, so pretty trash super attack effect. Gogeta at least is lowering a little attack against bosses who can be attacked lowered, right? Then links are big bad bosses, shocking speed, metamorphosis, brutal beatdown, nightmare, fear and faith, and fierce battle. Okay, 12 key multiplier, 140%. Here's his best linking partners. This Buhan is good. That guy is good. This guy is good. We know that some of the Kid Boos are effective right now. So even though this doesn't look very good, this guy could be coming up on an EZA. It's not going to be during the 10th anniversary. They're really hanging on to the Pikkon and Janemba EZAs, huh? That's very interesting. Yeah, because we know they're not going to EZA during the anniversary. I wonder what they're waiting for with Tech Janemba and Pikkon. Because it's like, I don't feel like we'll have another Fusion Reborn celebration, considering we're doing it again right now, right? Like, huh. So, yeah, it must be something, there must be, maybe like Worldwide this year would have like another just kind of like generic movie theme or something like that, and they could do it then. Because, I mean, they would, Pikkon and Janemba, I would imagine they'd have some type of tie to whatever celebration when they do finally EZA. That's interesting. Yeah, they have to be coming up soon, because there's not even really that many 2020 characters left that haven't EZA'd, right? All right, so there's that. We've covered all of his stuff. Here's just his 200% leader skills right here. Remember that at the moment, he does not have access to a 220% leader skill. Neither Super Gogeta or Buhan have it, because remember, I mean, we just have the 3 220%, him, and him. So, Giant Ape Power, Universal Survival Saga, and then you'd have to be Potara or Earthbred Fighter right there, right? So there's that. Let's go and take a look at Janemba's category teams right here. He does not have very many, but he does actually have a couple of solid teams at the moment, right? So Movie Bosses, of course, is very good. We could easily run Tech Carnival Broly as a leader and run this Janemba. That would be very effective for us. Then, of course, there is Transformation Boost, which has multiple leaders right now, Daima Goku and Tech Buhan, so we could build it however we want to. Daima Goku is the type of character that can work effectively, even if we use Daima Goku as a leader and then brought 5 villains. Daima Goku could still synergize well, sort of, with a team like that. Then, there's Kuroda Body and Mind. Always beautiful to get more buffs for this team. I mean, look at this, man. This is March of 2022. We don't get characters added to this category often, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then, Janemba... Oh, whoops, wrong one. Janemba's also in the Accelerated Battle category team, so we could maybe rock him, like, with Glorio's team, which could be fun. So, again, we could do, like, Glorio leader skill, and then we could bring, 2 Buhans, 2 Janembas, and then the last character would be, like, Kid Buu or something like that, right? Or, yeah, one of those types of characters, right? And then finally, Janemba, of course, is an uncontrollable power. So it's like he only has 5 categories, but 4 of the categories have legitimate god tier leaders in our god tier teams right now. So it's not really the biggest deal. Like Janemba with his 5 categories has more legitimate leaders than characters that have 10 categories and stuff, right? So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of Super EZA Janemba. That boy is pretty damn good.